Welcome, everybody. Again, my name is Dr. David Silverman. I am a retired foot surgeon, and 13 years ago, I was where you are right now. This breakthrough was brought to me, and I took the time to investigate it properly, like you are doing right now, because my dad was ill. I didn't look into it for me. This is a breakthrough in health. Everything that's living on this earth, as it gets older, it declines. You see it happen to human beings. You see it happen to pets. You see it happen to plants. Every part of every human being and every plant is made up of cells. And if our cells are healthy, we are healthy, right? So if I have healthy pancreas cells, I don't have diabetes. If I have healthy liver cells, I don't have liver disease. As we get older, we see more problems, right? We see our skin change. Skin is made up of cells. If you have fresh, young cells, you look younger. Our joints are made up of cells. Everything is made up of cells. Our cells are healthy. We are healthy, okay? What this product is very, very, very unique. It's not a medicine. It is not a food. It is not a vitamin. It's called redox signaling molecules. Redox signaling molecules. And what's unique about what's in this bottle is it is identical to what's in you. Your cells make this, so do mine. But we all made more when we were younger. And I'm going to show you something pretty amazing in just a second with a rose, with a flower. But I want you to think about people, not just the rose, when I show you what this does. This helps your body hear clearly when cells are not doing very well and they're unhealthy. And if our healing systems can hear when there is a problem with cells, then the healing systems can take care of the problem. This doesn't cure you. It doesn't heal you. It amplifies signaling. Okay? It makes your body work better. Just like with a cell phone. If I don't have good signal, it does not work very well, right? But if I move to where there's signal, then it works perfectly. Well, our bodies don't work well without good signal. This is called redox signaling molecules. It amplifies signaling, okay? So when I was younger, I'm 63 now, almost 64. When I was young, my body, my cells, my mitochondria made a lot of this, a lot. And then as soon as I went through puberty, and when you went through puberty, you and I started producing less. So we produced less in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I'm 63. I make this much of this, whether I drink it or not. Next year, I'll make this much. When I'm 90, I'll make this much. But I drink it. It is it's called bioidentical. It's exactly what's in me. It's exactly what's in you. I drink it and I raise my levels up to what they were when I was much younger. So I'm 63 years old. I feel like I'm 30 years old. Is it the reason I don't take any medicines? I don't know. I can't make that claim. But when I tell people, they usually don't think I'm about to be 64 years old. They say, well, you must have good genes. You have good genes. Well, my mother and father at 63, they were taking medicines. My grandparents at 63, they were all taking medicines. Why don't I take medicines? Is it this? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm glad that I don't take medicines. There are two forms of this. There's a drink that you drink, and then there's a gel that you put on your skin. The gel is made from the drink. They double the concentration of the drink, and then so it's stronger, and they put a clay in it, a silicate, so when you shake it up, it turns into a gel, and they put a buffer in too for the pH, but it's clear. There's no smell. You know why? Because this is made from salt and water. It's made from salt and water, saline. Why? Because that's what your body makes it from. Remember, this is exactly what's in you, it's in me. Our cells make it from salt and water, but there's no smell, there's no greasiness. You know what this does? It makes your skin younger. It makes your skin cells younger, so you look younger. This does the same thing on the inside of the body. Your heart, your liver, your kidney, they're more important than wrinkles. This does it from the inside out. This does it from the outside in. And it's as safe as water. You cannot be allergic to it. It's in you. It does not interfere with medicines, pharmaceuticals. It's in you. And there's no toxicity to it. I drink 8 ounces a day. That's 240 ml a day. If I feel like I'm getting sick, which I rarely do, I got COVID at the very beginning. I was drinking a bottle a day. Can't say that it helps anything, doesn't cure, help, prevent, treat any disease, but my body can do that if it can hear what's going on, and this amplifies signaling. But most people drink 180 ml a day. It's about 6 ounces a day. We call it the essential 6. I drink 8. You can drink as much as you want. You can spray it in your eye. You can do whatever you want with it. It's so safe. There's no toxicity at all. Okay. I can talk about this, the science, all of it. I'll just answer those questions at the end. I'm going to show you now something amazing, and then I'm going to show you how to use it properly, and I'm going to answer why it's made from salt and water. That's what I want to do. But let me show you this. Some people came on late, and they didn't hear at the beginning what I was saying, that when we're young, we have a lot of energy. Our skin is nice. We heal very quickly from injuries, right? You see more health conditions as you get older. The same thing happens with flowers, but much faster. To people, it happens over 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Flowers, it happens in days. I'm going to show you something. And this is one thing, a very visual thing that you can do yourself. Let me share my screen. Okay. Well, I don't look like that anymore. That was 36 years ago. But my wife and I feel like that. I was 28 there. My wife was 27. That's basically how I feel now. My hair's grayer, but that's the way I feel. All right, let me show you this. This is really interesting. Okay. Watch this carefully. She's going to use water in one of these roses and redox signaling molecules in the other. Watch this. Okay, so now I'm back. So you can do these experiments to prove to yourself what this does, but it is really a breakthrough. It is so different than anything that our doctors give us. I was a board certified foot surgeon. When people would come to me with problems, I would make the diagnosis and I would write them a prescription or I would do the surgery. This is different. It's as different from medicines and pharmaceuticals as the invention of the light bulb was to the candle. Before the light bulb was invented, everybody in the history of mankind, if they wanted to have a light in a room at night, they had to light a flame. And when the light bulb was invented, nobody believed it. Nobody believed that someone could light a room without a flame until they saw it happen themselves. When they see the light bulb go on and the room lights up, they know that it's real. So I'm going to show you how you can prove this to yourself. Okay. And then I really want to get to the questions more than anything. So with the liquid, you remember it's as safe as water. Remember, I'm going to repeat this. It can't hurt you. You cannot be allergic to it. It's in you. There's no toxicity to it. If you drink too much of it, your body turns the excess back into what it was, which was saline. Our cells are filled with saline, right? And third, it does not interfere with medicines. And it comes with a money back guarantee for 30 days. For 30 days, you can test it out all you want on as many people as you want, right? With the liquid, you assess where are you today. Look at you, take pictures of your skin, take pictures of wrinkles, take pictures of sun damage, take pictures of scars, take pictures of cellulite, take pictures of everything, but then also write down everything about your health. If you have a blood sugar problem, what is your blood sugar level in the morning? If you have ringing in your ear, how bad is it? If you wheeze, what causes it to happen and how long does it last? What is your energy level like? What is your sex drive like? How is your sleeping? How is your mental focus? Everything about your health. You write it all down before you start this. Why? So you have something to compare it to every week. You check again and you write it down, right? That's what you do. And when you drink this, it comes with a 2-ounce cup, 60 ml cup. You pour it into the cup. Don't drink out of the bottle. Don't drink out of the bottle. Pour it in the cup, put it in your mouth and hold it for 30 seconds. Then you swallow it. Okay. So you'll do one of those in the morning and one of those at night. That's 4 ounces a day total, 120 ml. Now, while you're doing this, it's very important throughout the day that you drink a lot of water, drinking water. Your body is going to release toxins that are stuck in your cells, and they're going to go into your bloodstream, and you want to urinate them out. So you want to be urinating a lot, okay? If you don't, you might get a headache. You might not feel good at the beginning. It's not this that's hurting you. It's the toxins coming out that make you not feel well. Just like when you get a massage, they give you water to drink. The first thing they do is give you water, same thing, right? Okay, so you drink 4 ounces a day for the first week, and then you assess on a sheet. I'll show you. Let me show you. Now, this is in English, the sheet, but I will show it to you. Hold on. Here it is. There. So remember, you've assessed everything at the beginning, and then at day 7, you're going to reassess. What percentage of people have seen something significantly change here. Remember, everybody has to prove it to themselves. And that's what I did. That's what you'll do, right? About 15% of people will have seen something significant happen at the end of 1 week. The 85% of people that haven't seen anything, they need to do something temporarily. They double it to what we call the magic 8 ounces a day, which is 240 ml. Now, I drink that every day, but temporarily at least, this is what you should do. Double it to the magic 8, and you stay there at the magic 8 or 240 until you see your changes. And then you can decrease it, the amount, just to save money. So by day 30, what percentage of people have seen something dramatic happen? 60. 60% see something dramatic by day 30, and 15% do by day 7. Okay. But the reason you want to go 90 days is because 90% of people have seen something significant happen. 90% of people. Now, the money back guarantee is only for 30 days, and only 60% of people see something with the drink. But I'll tell you in just a moment how you can prove it to yourself in 10 minutes. You don't need 30 days, 10 minutes. But once you see your changes and you're like, this really works, to save money, decrease it to 6 ounces a day. That's 180 ml. They have a subscription where every month they send you fresh product that is produced right here where I am right now. I am where they make the product right now. And they send it monthly to you, and you can cancel that whenever you want. I'm going to repeat that. It's a subscription, so you don't run out of the product, but you can cancel whenever you want to, okay? But they give you a very good value on that because they give you the essential 6 ounces a day, and it's called the Essentials Bundle. And in it, they give you 6 bottles of Asea, which gives you enough to do the 6 ounces a day, and a free tube of the gel, which I'm going to tell you right now. It's the Magic Gel, Miracle Gel, and free shipping. Okay. So let's talk about the gel, because if you want to know that this is real quickly, you can. For whatever reason you want to know that it's real. It might be you just want to know that you're going to be drinking this for 90 days. It might be you're interested in the opportunity to bring this to the world with us, like your friend is doing. Whatever your reason is, when you receive your order of product, we're in 34 countries, and the company ships the product to your door with a money-back guarantee, to your door. While you're drinking this and seeing what happens on this form, take the gel and find a few people that have something in their body that hurts them, okay? When you look at this, I call it the magic gel 1, 2, 3. Not because of what it does for wrinkles, because it works for wrinkles. Your skin will look younger, and that's nice. But that's just a little piece of this. You find 10 people that have something that hurts them, their back, neck, knee, whatever. And this is not a 90-day test. This is 10 minutes. 10 minutes. This is what you do. Number 1, 2, 3. 1, ask them how badly it hurts them. How bad is it hurting on a scale of 1 to 10? 2, they shake up the gel and they put it on 3 times in the first 5 minutes. And at 10 minutes, you ask them how they feel. That's it. So remember, the gel is the drink in a gel form. It's clear. There's no smell. There's no greasiness. I'm putting it on my face. I just I just recorded a video for the company just doing this exact same thing. They said, can we film you doing this? Yeah. Okay, because it works for wrinkles. I put it on my arms because I don't want I golf a lot. I'm in the sun in Florida. It's hot. I don't want the sun doing bad things to the cells in my skin, if you know what I mean. So I use it all over my body. Okay. I use a lot of this. To me, this is more valuable than diamonds or gold. Because what are diamonds and gold if you have bad things in your body? It doesn't mean anything. Money doesn't mean anything. Health means everything of myself and my family. So you find this is your test, and I'm looking at God. As God is my witness, you will know that this is real if you do this on 10 people. You won't have to do it on 10, but if you do it on 10, this is what you do. Let's say their hand hurts, and the person's name is Joseph. Joseph, what's the level of hurting, discomfort you have? 1 to 10. 1 being a little bit, 10 being really bad. They give you a number. Neck, 1 to 10. Shoulder, 1 to 10. Back, a lot of people have back problems and neck problems. 1 to 10. Okay. So you have the number. Let's say it's a 5. They shake up the gel. They put it on once, it'll dry. Twice, it will dry. 3 times in the first 5 minutes. And then just ask them how they feel in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's it. Is that hard to do? You'd be surprised how many people won't do that because they just don't believe. If they do this, they will believe. If they won't even believe, they'll know. Do that on 10 people who you know. I don't know who they are. Your mother, your father, your neighbor. I don't know who it is. You just did it on 10 people for 10 minutes. I want you to look at their faces of how many people say, how did it do that? How did it do that? Watch what happens to 9 out of 10 people, sometimes 10 out of 10. Can you imagine? Can you imagine anything having that kind of effect on things that hurt? 9 out of 10 people in 10 minutes or less with no toxicity, no side effects, nothing. And it makes wrinkles go away too. And look, I know it sounds too good to be true, but what's the risk in doing this? What's the risk in doing that experiment? Safe as water, comes with a money back guarantee. If you did that on 100 people and you didn't see 90 of them, if you did it on 100 people and you didn't see 90 of them, say, wow, that's amazing. You just get your money back. You get a refund. But once you see that happen, everything changes. You know this is real. You know that if you're not seeing results by day 30, you will do it 90 days and you will follow the instructions, and you realize that you can help a lot of people. You can help a lot of people. You know, yes, there's a business opportunity here. There's an incredible business opportunity for people who want to make a difference, people who want to make money, people who want to make money while they sleep. I'm not talking about the business here at all, because there is no business opportunity for you or me or anybody if this isn't real. So everybody has to validate that it's real for themselves. Now, let me explain why it's made from salt and water. Our cells are filled with salt and water. Let me skip a slide up here. I'll show you. And then we'll answer questions. Let's see where I am in a second. By the way, you want to take pictures of everything. I'm just going to put these up there. Take before and after pictures. You're going to prove it to yourself. Yes, it works on animals too, right? So you would definitely want to take pictures, as I said already. I'm not going to go through all the pictures. Let's just go to. The company sends the product out for testing, for double-blind studies. All these are institutions, labs, universities that have done studies on this, proving what it is and what it does. Okay. Again, people need to prove it to themselves by doing what I said, but the validation is there. Now, why is it made from salt and water? When you look at the label, it says the ingredients are water, which is H2O, and sodium chloride, which is salt. Why? Because remember, what's in this bottle is in you. Your cells make it. What do you think your cells are filled with? Your cells are filled with salt water. So are mine. And if you don't believe me, I want you to think about this. When you cry or you sweat, what does it taste like? Salty. Why? When you go to the hospital and they give you an IV, do they give you water in the IV? No, they don't give you water. They give you something with sodium chloride. Why? Because our cells are filled with sodium chloride and water. So this pink ovule represents a cell, and it's filled with sodium chloride, salt, and H2O, salt water, saline. Inside the cell floats the mitochondria. The mitochondria is called the power plant of the cell because it produces the molecule that we burn for fuel called ATP. For the science people here, you know, it's adenosine triphosphate. But during the production of ATP, we also produce these little molecules called reductants that have a negative charge and oxidants that have a positive charge. But when we're young, we have a lot of mitochondria, and they're very, very strong. But at puberty, they start to decline. So we produce less ATP. That's why children have so much energy. But we also produce less of the redox molecules, which, as I said, amplifies signaling in the body so that the healing systems can hear that there's a problem. That's the simplest explanation. Yes, there are double-blind studies getting much more into the science. People have more science questions. I'll answer them in a moment. Okay, so then the question is, the mitochondria floats in salt water, right? So is Asea salt water? No, but it was. What is salt water? Saline, as I said, sodium chloride molecule and water, H2O. Inside your mitochondria, those molecules get split apart and separated. They get separated into their individual ions. Now, they can be used as building blocks to make salt and water again. You could put them together in a certain way to make salt and water, but your body does something else. Your body makes what's called redox signaling molecules from those building blocks. So I'll give you an example. This is a redox signaling molecule. See, it says H2O2. That's not water, because water is H2O. This is H2O2. That is a redox molecule, and you have it in your body. Do you know what it is? It's hydrogen peroxide. You know, when you have a wound and it's dirty, you pour hydrogen peroxide and it bubbles up. That's a redox molecule. Now, you have it in you. That's a fact. How did it get there? Did you drink hydrogen peroxide today? No. Your body made it. Your body made it by taking 2 hydrogens and 2 oxygens, and it made H2O2. Does that make sense? So I hope that I've explained, the most important things. It's as safe as water, how to use it properly, why it's made from salt and water. And hopefully I have impressed upon you how important it is for you or for someone you love. And if you say to yourself, I look as young as I want to, I sleep as well as I want to, I have the energy I had when I was 15, my joints don't hurt, I don't have any blood sugar problems, my libido is wonderful. If you say all of that, maybe in a couple of years you'll be interested in this, maybe. But think about someone you love. There's somebody you love who may not be as fortunate as you with your health, and ask questions, test this product. You know that it's real now versus 5 years from now. So you know that it's real now for the people that you love. You don't have to get involved with selling it. You don't have to get involved with the business. This is all about helping people with their problems. And that's what your friend is trying to do with you. Okay. So lastly, as Matteo said, I am on the medical board of the company. It is a volunteer position. I don't get paid to do that. The company pays us to make people aware of this. And if that's what you're interested in, ask your friend about the business side of it. But first come to know about that the product actually is real. Okay. Hopefully that covered most of it. And I did not cover the other products that the company has. They have 13 other products. I just wanted to focus on these two. Then people learn about the other ones because the other ones are just as amazing as these.